From months 6 to 9, babies are rapidly developing new skills, from sitting up, reaching for objects, to beginning to crawl. It's a time of exploration and discovery. Hi, my name is Tara. I'm a mom of 3 and a certified primary Montessori assistant. And in today's video, I'll be sharing some simple Montessori activities that you can do at home to help you support your baby's natural curiosity and growing independence. These activities will help nurture their fine motor skills, sensory development, and a love for learning, all while having fun. So let's dive into some practical ideas that you can try at home today. During the first 3 years of life, a child's brain is rapidly developing, making this a crucial period for language development. During these 6 to 9 months, babies begin to understand more about the world around them. You'll notice that they're now understanding your words and may even start to respond to your requests or questions. They'll start to recognize sounds and tones, and babies are absorbing all the language through listening to these sounds, words, and patterns of speech around them. During these months, we want to continue to talk to them about everything going on in their world and give them the correct names for things. Babies are curious about the world around them, so fill them in on what you're doing. If you're loading the dishwasher, you can tell them, "I'm loading the dishwasher," or "This is a spoon." If you hear the dog barking, you can say, "You hear the dog barking." Talking to your baby throughout the day, naming objects, and reading books can help them to build their vocabulary. Music and singing is another great way to help your child learn about pitch and tone and volume. We can play music, sing songs, and even incorporate instruments. Around 6 to 9 months is when I like to sign my babies up for a music class like Music Together or Kinder Music. But if that is not an option where you live, you can always just sing together at home and find something in your house that you can bang on to make some music. This is a time of big movement changes. Your baby will be transitioning from rolling and slithering to crawling and even pulling up. Babies will begin to explore the world around them, and this is a good thing, but often the environment of a home isn't suitable for babies. So as your baby is becoming more mobile, it's a good time to child-proof your home. Be sure outlets are covered and wires are not exposed. Secure furniture and cabinets that your baby might want to open. And if you haven't already done so, create a movement area for your baby. This way your baby has a place to play where they're not being told no or do not touch. This is a place where everything is accessible to them to explore as they please. In a Montessori movement area, you'll often see a low mirror on the wall. This is a good time to add a bar going across it to give them something to pull up on and eventually start to cruise. You could also use a low shelf or a sturdy stool or an ottoman, but the baby is going to be pulling up during this time, and giving them something sturdy that they can pull up on is key. As your baby's hand movements become more precise, we can begin to introduce different activities to help aid in their development. Once your baby starts sitting, we'll begin to offer different opportunities for exploration. A favorite in our house is the treasure basket, which is just a basket with a few items for babies to explore. Some ideas are a basket of balls that have different sizes, textures, and colors. You can offer a basket of kitchen items that can have things like wooden spoons and metal spoons, a cup, a whisk, really anything that is safe for them to explore in the kitchen. You can also do the same thing with bathroom items like a hairbrush, comb, toothbrush, and washcloth. Remember that you want to give your baby time to explore without interruption. While we may want to explore alongside with them or offer help or language around an item, this is a great time to let them work on their concentration. So look at their cues. If they're looking up at you with a curious look, they may want you to name what they're holding. But if they seem focused, try not to break their concentration. A popular Montessori activity for this age range is the spinning drum. This is a wooden rotating barrel that spins when the baby touches it. It has a ball inside that provides a soothing sound and gives feedback when you touch it. It's often made with different colors, and sometimes it even has a mirror on it. A classic Montessori activity for this age range is the object permanence box. This is a simple yet powerful tool designed to help babies develop their understanding of object permanence, which is the concept that objects continue to exist even when they're out of sight. Typically, the box has a small hole where the baby can drop a ball, which then disappears inside and then reappears in a tray or through a small opening. This activity strengthens their cognitive development by helping babies grasp the idea that things don't vanish just because they can't be seen. It also encourages hand-eye coordination, concentration, and problem-solving skills. The wooden egg and cup is another classic Montessori activity that is designed to help develop the baby's fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. The baby will practice placing the wooden egg into the cup and removing it. This simple motion strengthens grasping and helps them with spatial awareness. Introducing a simple knob puzzle during this time is a wonderful way to promote your baby's fine motor skills and help them aid in problem solving. You'll want to start off with a simple circle puzzle that has a knob that's easy for the baby to grasp. Your baby will likely start off only taking the puzzle out at first, but over time, after repeating the task, your baby will build confidence and build spatial awareness and begin to be able to put the puzzle back into the shape. Around 6 months, your baby will likely begin to show interest in solid foods. You might notice them watching you closely during meals or even beginning to reach for your food. While I won't dive into specifics of introducing solids in this video, I do want to share some Montessori-inspired eating practices that you may want to explore during this exciting stage. In Montessori, we typically give our babies a sense of independence where we can. While a high chair is a great option for many families, some Montessori families choose to introduce a weaning table and chair, either alongside of or sometimes even instead of a high chair. I have a whole video about the Montessori weaning table that I'll link below if you want to learn more about that. One controversial area of Montessori is the idea of offering babies and young toddlers kitchen items made of real or natural materials. This means swapping the plastic spoon for a metal one and even the plastic bowls and plates for ceramic ones. If you want to know more about the reason behind this, I recommend you reading the book The Montessori Baby by Simone Davies. Personally, I do my best to try to avoid plastic, and I typically opt for metal, wood, or even silicone baby products if possible. However, in today's environment, I know that plastic is unavoidable, and I believe you should use what works best for your family. Around 6 months is a great time to introduce an open cup to babies. I'm a fan of babies learning all different methods of drinking, so I often introduce both an open cup and a straw cup at 6 months. For the straw cup, I usually use the Honey Bear straw cup for introduction. I just think it's a great way to introduce babies to drinking from a straw, and you can just squeeze it. It's very easy to use. And for drinking from an open cup, I use the Easy Peasy silicone cup, which is just a very small cup that's weighted at the bottom, and this one is made of silicone, and it makes it a lot easier for babies to learn to drink from an open cup when the cup is very small and stable. Learning to eat can be really fun, but also be really messy. So we want to offer our baby a cloth to wipe their hands and face after their meals. I haven't met a baby that enjoys being wiped down, but I have noticed that the process can be much easier when I talk through what I'm going to be doing and I offer them the ability to help. So usually this looks like I say I'm going to grab a cloth. I usually do a wet cloth with small babies, and I might even motion myself wiping my hands and wiping my face before I go to wipe theirs. By doing it this way, we are showing our child that we are respecting their bodies. We are giving them an opportunity to be independent and help out, while also teaching them that we do have to clean ourselves up when we make a mess. That is all I have for today's video. I hope you found these Montessori-inspired activities helpful for your 6 to 9 month old. Remember that babies develop at their own pace, so enjoy the journey and follow your child's lead. If you're looking for more ideas, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next video where I will be sharing baby activities from 9 to 12 months. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!